asking out your crush, going to a new school, telling your mom that her meatloaf is horrible, and hitting headshots. These things, despite being different, all have one thing in common. And without it, you won't be able to do it. And that key ingredient or one rule is that you need to be confident. If you ask any pro player out there, they'd all agree that one of the most important things players need to have in this game is confidence. Without it, you might as well not even play it. If you aren't confident in your skills, then you've already lost before you even started. But how do you gain it? Well, there's a lot that goes into having confidence. So let's get started. Hey everyone, before we get into the video, remember, if you're looking to play any of these agents at the top level, over at SkillCapped.com, we have a bunch of agent-specific courses that are made by actual Radiant one-tricks. These are top 500 players that literally have thousands of hours on one agent alone, sharing everything they've learned with you. This is by far the fastest way to build Agent Master in Valorant. So if you're really looking to improve fast, be sure to check out SkillCapped.com. But for now, let's get into the video. Now, before we start working on your confidence, we should define it first. This article, What's Sports Confidence, defines it as so. Having sports confidence means having self-confidence, which is your belief in your ability to complete a physical skill or task required in your sport. Our confidence can be bolstered at times by others' belief in us, but ultimately we have to believe in our own abilities to go out there and perform our best. I love that definition. You shouldn't care about what anyone thinks of you, how you should play, what you should do. All you need is yourself. I mean, friends are nice, don't get me wrong, and we'll talk about that later. But honestly, people and life suck. And at the end of the day, if you believe in yourself that you can hit a certain rank, win a round, clutch up, then trust me, it's possible. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, but cheats, I'm bronze too. What can I be confident about? How can someone like me be confident? Well, little Jimmy, the thing is that confidence stems from one thing, and that's preparation. Think about it. You've played with some lineup Larrys before. Do you ever actually listen to these guys? Like, they might be the most confident people on the planet. They're saying things like, blind right here, I got lineups. And the reason why they say it like this is because they're prepared. They've put in the time in a custom game finding these crazy lineups. They know they work because they've done them over and over and over and over. They've done them so often that they don't even need to think about them. They just do them. The thing is that you can be this prepared with just about anything you want. Your crosshair placement, comms, game sense, aim, whatever. You can build up these skills and be prepared in all of them. Running so many death matches, putting yourself in so many clutches, putting so much time in this game will make you feel prepared. From there, that's where you get that confidence. You put in the time. This same thing applies to real sports. Listen to this interview with Kobe Bryant and he'll tell you exactly what I'm saying.
Look at the big picture. Look at the big picture. In 2008, when we lost to the Celtics, that was a very, very long night for me. I mean, I was really upset, angry, frustrated, sad. But I looked at the big picture. I said, I'm going to win a championship. Again, I'm going to do it. It didn't happen this year. I hope it happened next year. It might not happen next year, but one of these is going to happen. So you play the big picture and not get caught up in the frustrations of one moment. You try to take that moment, learn from that moment, and keep moving.
Kobe was one of the best basketball players of all time, and honestly one of the most confident. And with the more time he put into his craft, the more confident he got. And the same concept applies to you Valorant players. Also, something that I've been itching to mention in one of my guides is that those of you that have that stupid Valorant tracker app that are trying to get better at this game, please delete it. This app doesn't do anything for you. Who cares what your opponent's KD is? Who cares what rank your teammates are? Who cares what someone's win percentage is? Like, seriously, none of this matters. I recently did a VOD review for a viewer, and he literally spent the entirety of Pistol Round discussing the enemy team's rank with his teammate. Not coming up with a plan, working together, nothing. They sat around and literally said, oh geez, this guy used to be plat. Oh god, this is insane. How is someone supposed to feel confident when they're so worried about somebody else's stats? Do you think Ye is shaking in his boots when he has to play against 10s? Do you think LeBron would pee himself if he had to face Michael Jordan? No, that's what losers do. Good players look forward to playing against other good players. It's from these matches they can hone their craft, learn, and get better at the game. Rank doesn't even matter in this game. Someone could go on a 10-game losing streak and go from that plat rank down to gold. That stupid little JPEG next to your name doesn't mean anything. It's just a colored pixel. And you won't get better at the game if all you focus on are dumb stats that don't matter in the first place. So if you want to gain confidence, step 1 is to get your priorities straight before you do any preparation. Let me show you a good example of this preparation. This is a clip from one of our rank games. So my team and I are on site. I get some kills, and now I'm in this 1v1, and I created this game plan in my head. It was to pop the ultimate so that I have time to reposition. I decided to go hookah since I just recharged my stun, and I would stun the tap and either swing or try and time my swing for when he goes for the retap. Now I didn't realize I only had one shot after I tried to dodge that recon and then I got in my spot, but I still had the confidence to land it when I swung. Now don't get me wrong, I theoretically could have made a better play. These walls I'm behind are paper thin, and maybe I could have gone long instead, or a wrapped elbow. But regardless if it was right or wrong, I created a plan, I stuck to it, I didn't hesitate, and I hit the shot. I play a lot of this game. I've put myself into plenty of clutch situations. I know what I need to do in order to win a round. I myself feel prepared for any situation. And this same concept applies to IGLing. Regardless if it's the right or wrong play for your team, you all need to buy into whatever the game plan is. The moment that someone starts to hesitate is the second that the round starts to fall apart. And if you don't like my example, look at these examples from your favorite pros. In this first clip, just listen to what Ye says.
Well,
I'm gonna put a star on B.
I'm Ye, so I will be challenging mid here this round. I can't tell you why, but I'm just gonna do it, you know? I'm gonna hold top mid. Wait, oh.
Nothing in mid really.
Ground. Your fault.
Peek it, I'm with you.
3.
And that's kind of one of the reasons
Going
why.
up, B, going up.
This man has put so much time in his craft that it's just scary to think about. Ye is arguably the best player in the world, and confidence just radiates from this guy. He put in the time, the reps, the effort, and he knows what he's capable of. I don't think he can get nervous. Let's look at this play from TenZ. Another person who puts countless hours of preparation to what he does to the point where he can do something like this. I'm sorry, but if you aren't confident, you will never hit clips like these. Now lastly, something that I mentioned earlier is how important a good environment is in order to be confident. And this doesn't just apply to Valorant. If you're starting a business and you're nervous, or you're about to take a test, or make a big purchase, having a good supporting cast can make you feel so much better. I, for example, have so many friends that back me up, even when I doubt myself. My goal is to go pro in Valorant, and King, probably my best friend, encourages me every time I start doubting myself. And my other close friends like Lucas, Aku, Snoopy, HCAP, Boston, they are all there to support me in my dream to play this game in a professional setting. And some of my research I did for this video includes data collected using the Sources of Sports Confidence Questionnaire, the SSCQ. The abstract of this research says this: among the highest rated sources of sports confidence were coaches' leadership, vigorous experience, mastery, and demonstration of ability. Athletes differed significantly across gender and vigorous experience, with males recording higher scores. Social support also yielded significant difference across year of study, with finalists having lower scores. Mastery, physical and mental preparation, social support, and vigorous experience showed significant difference in favor of those who had been playing longer. So if you just listen to anything I just said, if you're prepared mentally, physically, socially from your friends, and through experiences, scientifically, this shows that it can make you better than people who have been playing longer than you have. So if it hasn't been obvious yet, the one rule that we mentioned in our title is that you need to be confident, and then you'll start clicking heads a lot more than usual. That's all we got for our video today. But remember that if you're really looking to improve in Valorant, I highly recommend checking out SkillCapped.com. We get it. You're just a player trying to get better at the game. That's why you're watching this video in the first place. You're capable of hitting that rank that you deserve. But there's no shame in asking for a little help. At SkillCapped.com, we spend hours going through viewer-submitted replays to let you know all the mistakes that you're making. We also couple this with our smart commentaries to show players that it is possible to carry themselves out of whatever rank that they're stuck in. It might seem hopeless at times, but trust me when I say that we can help you all out. All you have to do is check out SkillCapped.com, link in the description below. So hopefully you guys learned something about confidence and how you can gain it. It is honestly one of the most important things to have in any player. Confidence takes a lot of time to develop. Once you have it, there isn't anyone you can't beat. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe to the channel down below. It really does help us out. And that's all for us. I'm Teets, and we here at SkillCapped want to thank you all for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.